Hi students, this video is to explain to you the genocide project that we're going to be working on. We are going to start by selecting topics today in class. And just to give you an idea of the timeline for this, we are selecting topics today. You can only select your topic if your 8 stages of genocide and the Holocaust one-pager is turned in. So you're going to go ahead and choose your topic. And then on between 216 and 228, we're working on research. You will have class time to work on it. You may have to work on it outside of class. Then you will have 2 days to work on your poster in class. You may have to take it home. You can always start it early. And then we're going to do a gallery walk on 3-3. So we've got a lot of time to work on this in class. Let me go ahead and talk about the requirements. There are 2 stages to this particular project. The first stage is research. The first thing we need to do in research is choose a topic. So after you turn in your genocide Holocaust one-pager, you get to choose from a list of possible topics. No one will have the same topic in the class. Each topic has a good source to get you started on it. I suggest you use this source, and then you're going to find 3 other sources. Wikipedia is not a citable source. Bear that in mind. Wikipedia is not a citable source. Do not use it. You will get a 0 for that. Okay, so we'll go through those topics today and you'll be able to select one. Now, the next step in the genocide project is you're going to research your project. So this, you are going to, let me open this up and show you this genocide research. I actually have it open here. So you need to use complete ideas, sentences, and explanations in your own words as much as possible. I do realize sometimes when it's new information, you struggle to put it in your own words, but what we don't want is copying and pasting from the internet. If you use a quote, be sure to put quotes around it. Copy and pasted information from the internet or another person will earn a 0. This must be submitted to turnitin.com to get a grade. If there are any red flags that this has been copied from the internet or it's been copied from a peer, again, you are going to wind up with a 0 on this project. You are warned. I have used turnitin.com for years. There's always going to be similarities, especially if you have done a research project that someone else in the world has done something similar on. That is not cheating, but it is very easy to tell from the reports on Turnitin.com if this has been copied and pasted from another person or an internet source. So bear that in mind. So the first thing you're going to do is put your topic in there. Dates and locations of the genocide include a map. Put the URL of the website that you took it from. You may use one website for multiple questions. That's fine. Just put it in just the URL here. We're just documenting so that we can make a nice reference page at the end. Then you're going to describe details of the groups involved and again, the URL. Who were the leaders of the mass genocide? What were their motives and why? And again, the URL. Then you're going to write a brief history of the country or region as it pertains to the climate leading to the genocide. What were the political, social, and economic factors of the time leading to the genocide? And again, your URL. History of the genocide told through the stages of genocide. So for each stage of genocide, you are going to explain that genocide in each stage. So just like we did with the Holocaust one-pager, you are going to find those details and that support in the genocide that you are researching. This is going to be a challenge. We may find that some are very easy to identify all sources and examples, and some are more difficult. Some categories do overlap, so you may have similar examples for 2 different categories. That's okay. You just got to defend and say how it, may represent symbolization, but also dehumanization. That's okay. So if you run into issues with that, see me or Mr. Roberge and we'll talk through them. Then you're going to find a written primary source. This could be a newspaper article, a speech, or government document, or a first-person narrative and account. You're going to copy and paste the actual source here, so the actual text of the source and the website from which you got it. Now you're going to explain how does this source represent a stage of genocide, and then you have to explain how you know that that is representing that stage of genocide. Okay. Then you're going to find a visual source. This could be art depicting a genocide or a reaction to the genocide. It could be a photograph. I even think it could be a memorial that was made after the fact. And you're going to copy and paste a visual. So it could be a picture, again, or art, website from which that information was taken from. And then again, you're going to explain how that piece represents a stage of genocide and your rationale. Now you're going to put references in. You are going to use this lovely source here. Let me start over here. You go to tools, you go to citations, you're going to use the MLA 8th edition website, copy and paste the URL. This will generate your references page. You need 4 sources minimum, and then copy and paste your references there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, let's talk about how this is going to be graded. Going back to our genocide unit here, here is under the genocide project, here is the research requirements and rubric. So the first 50 points are, did you do the things? Did you address all parts in the research template? And did you upload it to turnitin.com? That's how you get 50 points. The next 50 points, which get to 100, and I got to change the date on this, it's 228, is to what extent did you provide complete detailed discussions of the concepts and representations and theories and your demonstration of knowledge and understanding? So the next 50 points are determined by the quality of your work. All right, so that's the first part. The next part of the Genocide Project is your presentation. And you are going to create a poster, okay? The poster is going to be 22 by 28 inches. It's a standard poster board. I'm going to give it to you. I bought them. They're for you. Then for the content, you need to have these things on it. There needs to be a title, which is your genocide topic, a map of the country or region, leaders of the genocide. You're going, photo and identify who they are, descriptions of the groups involved. You need to explain that. Then you need the one pager of a genocide. I'll have different templates. So just like you did the genocide one pager for the Holocaust, you're going to do that for your own. You don't need to describe each stage. You need a title for each stage and a quote from a source or a symbol or drawing that illustrates that stage from the genocide. And I'm going to add one more thing, and an explanation of how that example illustrates or represents that stage of the genocide. Okay. And then 2 primary sources, which you do in your research. You're going to put those primary sources on your poster board, and you're going to explain which stage of genocide the primary source represents and the rationale. Now, the next 50 points is quality. So you do the thing. Now, this is going to be, to what extent did you do the thing? Did you communicate the information and ideas in a limited way using a style that is limited in its appropriateness to the audience and purpose? Did you structure the information and ideas according to the specified format in a limited way? This is going to get you a low B, basically. If you want to aim towards the A, you have to communicate information and ideas effectively and accurately by using a style that is completely appropriate to the audience and purpose. You have to structure the information and ideas in a way that is completely appropriate to the specified format. So this is quality, okay? Very good. So that is your project. Once you have turned in your genocide poster, you can select your topic today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.